Hello guys and welcome to World of Tanks with Pandy. Today we are going to have a quick review of Châtillon 25D, or so-called Batchat. This is a tier 10 French medium tank. This tank has 1800 hit points, 25 tons as you can see from its name. It has 720 horsepower engine, it has 65 kilometers per hour top speed, 42 degrees per second reverse speed. Armor is not so important at this tank because Batchat doesn't have it. It has 60-40-30 hull armor and 50-30 and 15 turret armor, which is pretty bad. You can get penetrated by everything. Artillery look at you like you are a big treat. So yeah, you basically don't want to get shot in this tank, and you need to watch out because your health pool isn't that great. You can unlock the Batchat playing through light tank line of the French Tech 3 that begins with Hodgkin's H35 tank, then you have AMX-38. Those two tanks wasn't too funny for me or lollish or anything. Bad penetration, lousy little tier 2 and tier 3 tanks. Then you come to tier 4 AMX-40, so-called duck tank. It has a ridiculous armor for tier 4, but don't get fooled, this tank can be shot down easily even with its ridiculous armor. Then you have a ELC AMX, the pure little trollish tank. I can understand why people keep this tank in their garage and troll the shit out of people all the time and use it as a stress relief, because when I played it, it was a hell of a fun, very nice tier 5 little French tank. Then we have AMX-12T, also very good tank. It has little autoloader, 76 millimeter autoloader tank gun with 6 shots in magazine. After it comes AMX-1375. It's not so bad tank, but doesn't have anything special. It's basically the tank that you must play to get to the real deal at tier 8. At tier 8 we have AMX-1390. This is a tank that I am highlighting like this and call it the beast, because you really need to master this tank if you want to drive your Batchat good. Why I'm saying this? I'm saying this because AMX-1390 is a preparation, as I said, for the Batchat. It has 90 mil gun that has okay penetration, okay damage, 6 shells in the magazine. The reload is 42 time of complete loading, 2.73 times 1 shell loading. All these things I'm saying because when you finish playing Lorraine, that is painful suffering. You are on its own when you get to this tank. Probably I'm not going to even do a review on it because it's such a painful experience for me. That tank, they need to change something about it because it's a fat, big no armor tank that only has a decent gun and decent engine. When we finally unlock the Châtillon, or so-called Batchat, or you can call it Batman, or you can call it Pseudo Scout. Why people call it Pseudo Scout? They call it because it has no armor, as we saw at the beginning. It has only great speed, great horsepower per ton specific power ratio of 28. That basically means the Batchat can get to its 65 kilometers per hour top speed very easy, and it can go to certain positions very fast, or it can flee like a fly very fast from if you get in some trouble. For example, you start grinding the best gun with 100mm gun from the Lorraine 40T. It's not a bad gun, but if you don't want to suffer with this 6 shell auto-loading gun, then you will need 45,000 experience to unlock the top 105mm batchet gun. This gun has 5 shells in the magazine, 2.73 time of shell between loading the shells, 40 seconds time of complete reload, 259 average penetration with APC arm. Yeah, Batchet is using APCR as its regular ammo, which we can see from over here. I am carrying 5 clips of APCR every time and only 1 clip of heat. Heat has 330 pen of average pen. The average damage on 105mm gun is the same as for the all 105mm guns, it's 390. Equipment that I'm using is ventilation. Some people as a second thing are using coated optics to get a better view range, but I don't think that I'm not playing the Batchet like that. I'm using enhanced gun length drive because of that ridiculously bad aiming time of 2.7 seconds. And of course I'm using vertical stabilizer because it's a no-brain. You should all use vertical stabilizer on every tank in the game. That's not my advice, that's an advice from all of YouTubers and all of the streamers, because it's a no-brain. You need those 20% better accuracy during the move, because this is a tank that is made to move and shoot. You don't stay still in Batchet, as you're going to see, or you're going to have bad and sour games. The consumables that I'm using are small repair kit, small first aid kit, and automatic fire extinguisher. Automatic fire extinguisher is needed, in my opinion, on all of your tier 10 tanks, because your main focus is to shoot the tanks and drive. Especially you need to have good driving skills in a Batchet. In a lot of situations I got set on fire and didn't manage to put my fire away, and from that moment I decided to use automatic fire extinguisher every time on my all tanks, because in the heat of the battle you really don't want to lose any more health than you actually can lose. So we can now go and see one of my games in the Batchet. And here we are on Abbey. It's a standard game, tier 10 match. Enemy has 4 tier 10s, we have 3. The teams are evenly matched. E75 is telling me to play safe, don't insta-die. I agree, but I need to take advantage of this matchup, because usually you get clan war matchmaking with Batchet, which is normal because you're a tier 10 tank. Now you're going to see me going to Abbey, at the monastery in the middle of the map. E75 is telling me to fall back, but I really want to get to the abbey. I knew that enemy has two T-54s that can come for me, but I risk it intentionally. I knew that their heavy tanks will try to push this side. My sixth sense told me that they will probably rush here, and that's what's happened. I7 rushed there and I started pummeling him with shots. I penetrated 3 shots, 4th shot bounces, and my 5th shot penetrated. I got shot from AMX-50 100 that was tracking me. At first I didn't see him, but it was too late. He double tracked me, and I got shot by I7. Now you're going to see me reloading a second clip and hoping that the enemy will make a same mistake as that I7 did. I'm waiting for 704 or IS-8 or IMX to come further to attack these IS-8s. My IS-8s are basically bait, and they're doing a pretty good job. And we can see 704 took the bait. I track him with second shot, third shot, retrack. He figures out I am retracking him. I just shot underneath him and didn't manage to single-handedly kill him. And we're reloading again. This is very rare occasion where enemy makes mistake and leave you alone in the abbey. And you mustn't leave batchet like this to unload on people and not get shot. We are reloaded. Time to attack. This IS-8 doesn't know what is happening. And he's dead. I have one more shot. I saw E75 calling me to help him. I tried to track the M103, but I had only one shot. I'm telling them that I will reload in 35 seconds, that they need somehow to corner that guy, not let him shoot them, or to angle against him. But unfortunately you're going to see that E75 will die, because T-54 sniped him from other side. I am nearly reloaded. I want to take out this M103, and I finally do it at the end. Now I see Jagdpanzer V100 spotted me, shot him once in lower plate, tracked him with third shot, bounced off his side armor. To be honest, it was a very good angle for him to bounce my shots. And I'm reloading my final clip of APCR. I'm looking and searching for that Jagdpanzer, but I don't see him. Nobody is spotting me. My sixth sense didn't go off. I'm aiming for this T-54. Bounced. Penetrated. I missed him. I have 2 more shots. Aiming again, killing the other T-54 and penetrating my last shell on the other T-54. Why those 2 T-54s didn't come to the middle of the map beats me, I don't have a clue. In this game I risk it all and eventually I got it all. I'm saying to my team that this is my last clip. It's a clip of heat. I don't usually use heat in this tank because APCR is good enough to penetrate anything, as you can see. I'm charging to get that other T-54. My team manages to capture the base and they are capping. Now you can see me catching this poor T-54. 3 shots left, trying to find other tanks, and whoa, he was waiting for me. He wasn't aiming for others, he was waiting for me, and they kill him. And T-28 killed the RT. And let's see some post-game results. And here we can see the post-game results of that game. We picked up high caliber medal, sorry. First class mastery badge. That was 8,269 damage game with 4 kills and 1,182 base experience game. I also need to mention that I had help from T92 with almost 5k damage and 3 kills. And this Leo prototype, we basically together we basically killed almost half of their team and did 15k of damage. I picked up some assistance damage in this game, shot it 4 times, missed 2 shots, failed to penetrate 3 shots, ending with 24 penetrations. That resulted in damage. We can see that I earned 102,178 credits. And my profit was 30,340 credits at the end, because resupply of the ammunition is almost 50k, auto repair vehicle was 20k. And that's it for this video. I hope I will see you at the next one. I have few more batched games that actually I have one where I got my mastery badge, but I didn't do this amount of damage. I wanted to show you this video so people can see that you really need to aim those shots, because you need all shots to penetrate if you want to carry or save your team from losing. You saw me that I end up only with one shot that I didn't fire, and I basically damaged loads of tanks. I mean, I damaged 5 tanks, 4 out of 4 I destroyed, and 2 tanks I spotted. This game were showcasing the strength of Batchet, in meaning if you control with it one particular part of map, like on Abbey, when you control the monastery with Batchet with a little bit of help from your friends, you can devastate people from the both flanks, and you saw at the end of the video that you can go and flank around and clean up at the end of the game. I hope you like this video, and I will see you in the next one. See ya, guys.